Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me in this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we will be discussing the movie The Matrix. Let's get right into it. The Matrix was released on March 31st, 1999, and it quickly became a box office hit, grossing a whopping total of $466.6 million. The movie was considered one of the greatest movies that year, and it quickly would get 2 more sequels. Many people who've watched The Matrix have had the same reaction. Their minds were blown at the time and couldn't help but to think whether they themselves were stuck in the Matrix. The Matrix had such a unique idea for the time, when computers and the internet were still fairly new. In The Matrix, we see a future world that was consumed by technology as artificial intelligence took control of the world. Many people have predicted this very same end of humanity, but is there any way this can truly happen? As unlikely as this might seem, I believe there might be some truth to it. Many people who have seen The Matrix have said the Metaverse seems very similar to The Matrix, and I agree. On this channel, I've spoken about my thoughts on what the Metaverse's true purpose is. I believe the Metaverse plays an important role in the plans for the New World Order. As time passes, I see more and more evidence that the new world the Masons have been awaiting would be a digital one. The Masons speak of a world with one currency and one central government. The Metaverse checks both those boxes, as it would be a digital world that could be accessed anywhere, and crypto would be the currency of that new world. Crypto is considered a global currency that can be used anywhere in the world. I have said before, the Masons love to use media to manipulate the masses. Like we've seen time and time again with the show The Simpsons, they use media to mockingly show us what they are planning for our future. It's called predictive programming and is used by the Masons to condition us to accept their plans by the time they roll them out. This is exactly what I believe the Masons did with The Matrix. The Matrix was a movie about advanced technology taking over the world, but it also had tons of biblical references. For example, Neo was supposed to represent Jesus, as he is considered to be the chosen one in the movie, the one that was going to free his people from the control of the machines. Neo also passes away in the movie, and just like Jesus, he is resurrected. I believe this movie shows us what our future might become. In the movie, the end of humanity is a direct result of technology, as people literally became consumed by it. The world that all humanity lived in was a virtual one created by the machines. What's crazy is our current world seems very similar to this. The world we live in today has been consumed by technology, and soon, I believe things would even get much worse with the Metaverse. Just like in The Matrix, people have been manipulated to willingly participate in the Metaverse, with many people eagerly awaiting for the expansion of the digital world. People have invested their life savings into NFTs, cryptos, and now the Metaverse, blindly without having no clear idea what they're participating in. The sad reason for this is that most people have been manipulated to do as they see and believe everything they hear. Like I have said before, no one knows who created Bitcoin. All people know is that in 2008, someone who went by the alias Satoshi Nakamoto sent a 9-page paper to a group of cryptographers, who are essentially coders who write and read computer coding, outlining a new form of electric cash that he called Bitcoin. No one knows what Satoshi Nakamoto's real name is, or if he even truly existed. To me, this is a big red flag, as we truly don't know if the Masons have a hand in the creation of Bitcoin like they do everything else. Bitcoin was essentially created to be a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, but how can we trust something if we don't know who is responsible for its creation, or what their true intentions were in creating it? How do we know 100% that Bitcoin isn't just another plan by the Masons to have even more control of our finances? I made a video on the truth about gold and why the government took our gold, and in that video, I explained that people were forced into handing over their gold and given paper money in return. The government told people it was to help with inflation and have better control of the economy. In reality, it was for a much sinister purpose. The government wanted to have complete control of our money system, and with gold they couldn't. The government couldn't make more gold certificates if they didn't have gold to back it, creating a problem for those in control. The Freemasons' paper money was the solution, as they can control its worth and how much paper bills they can print. What I do know is that crypto seems to fill the shoes of a one-world currency. Crypto can be used anywhere in the world, and it isn't governed by any government. The currency of the people, so they say. But what if it's not? What if crypto is a currency that ends up being completely controlled by the Masons? What I also found very strange was that Bitcoin was essentially introduced on October 31st, when Nakamoto sent the paper announcing Bitcoin to the cryptography mailing list. We all know that Masons are very symbolic with the things they do. I do not find it coincidental that Bitcoin was announced on Halloween. I feel the reason they launched Bitcoin the way they did was to be able to hide the creator or creators creators. This way, no one would ever know who created it and what's their true intentions. Something I also found very interesting was the release of the new Matrix movie in December of 2021, right before the end of the year. What's interesting about this to me is that the new Matrix movie was about the start of a new Matrix world. Like I've said before, I believe the events of 2020 were supposed to represent the end of the old order of life and the start of a new one. Just a few months after the concept of the Metaverse was introduced to the world, we got a new Matrix movie that's about a new order of life in the Matrix. They purposely waited 18 years to release a new Matrix movie. They did this for a reason, as everything they do is always done for a reason. The Matrix, just like The Weeknd, Travis Scott, and Kanye West, have all shown us what is set to happen. They all depict a portal to the other side, a portal to a new world. I believe it's going to be a digital world that wasn't created by our Heavenly Father, but instead by the Masons, who have succeeded in enslaving the masses. I believe the Matrix was telling us all the way back in 1999 what 2022 was going to be. Humanity enslaved by the machines while we live in a digital world created to distract and manipulate us. They want us to join the Metaverse and not question their intentions, but we must not trust them without knowing the truth. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching this episode of The Truth Is. If you would like to further support the channel, join me on Patreon, the link would be in the description. If you join before the 28th of this month, you could be entered to this month's monthly raffle, where you can win a shirt, a cash prize, and even pick a video topic. Also, please leave a comment below on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, as this helps other people find these videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Please follow me on Instagram at TheTruthIs01 and on TikTok at TheTruthIs. I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.